Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and I'm looking at another, one of them things, one of them games, one of those things. What we do in Theme Week, that's right, yes, Theme Week. And it is the conclusion of said Theme Week. This is the last game in the series, or current series, Cherils Perils? I guess you pronounce that Cheril. So there you go. Anyway, this is from the Mojon twins, and, well, I don't even know where to start with this one. Now, we've reviewed Mojon twins games before, and they are rather good. Now, you probably noticed from this intro, that is the lead character there with no clothes on. I'm not talking about the bony skeleton one, I'm talking about the peachy-bottomed, green-haired woman. Yeah, it's a bit strange. She is. I don't understand. But we'll get into this soon. Basically, yeah, I don't really know how to describe this game. Really, it's a platformer. But once we're through the intro, we can actually play the game. Now, this is on the Mega Drive, which is quite nice, or Genesis for all you guys over the seas. So yeah, it's quite a cutesy little platformer. We're going to look at the graphical side of things first. You can see already that it is very, very nice, and I'll explain the black and white thing to you now. Actually, you can see here that you've got various enemy characters running around. Now, you can't actually attack them until you push the timer there. It's like a switch. It only has a few seconds for you to actually be able to attack things, but once you have actually pushed down the plunger, you have a certain amount of seconds in which to attack. It's a 10-second timer, so I've got to now find as many bad guys as I can within that time to be able to jump on their heads. Now, you'll see that the timers are actually quite spaced out, and there are a lot of them, which is quite nice, because if there wasn't, this game would be bloody hard. I love the cuteness of it, though. It's really nice, and I think there's a few more games in the series as well. But yeah, it's a shame, really, because I think it's so nice when the colour's on. There we go, I'm just going to run up here and across the gap. It's a shame, because when you've got the colour in there, it's really vibrant and really nice looking. And I don't know, I just feel that you spend most of the time in black and white. Now, the black and white thing is just a visual reminder, really, that you can attack things without a problem. So that's basically why that is in place, which is a bit of a unique thing, actually. I mean, it's a clever system. It's a shame, because you've got all this vibrancy and everything else, and it's just going to get waylaid by the black and white. But you know, that's such a minor thing. Oh, that is a pair of underwear I'm about to get over there, by the way. Now, there are certain aspects of the game where you get this little guy blocking the next part of the level. If you do not have your underwear, he won't let you through. I promise you, I'm not making that up. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, let's have a look at the UI. So in the top left, we've got how many hit points we've got, which is currently 11. And how many creatures we've got left to defeat, which is 18, and I've got one pair of underpants on. So there you go. And the basis of the game is that you need to go through the level, and you need to destroy all of the enemies in the level before it'll move you on to the next one. So this is level 1, and I'm hoping to show you a bit of this game. And if you enjoy it, then follow the link in the description and go and grab it for yourself and give it a go. You can use this on an actual Mega Drive, or you can use it on emulation. So there you go, you've got no excuses, have you? Haha! So yeah, this interesting game. I think this might even be a sequel to another Cheril game, but I like the look of this one, so I thought I'd bring it to the masses. And if you like it, go and show your support, because that's what we do as gamers. and appreciate people bringing us these retro titles in, you know, this century. It's pretty bloody cool, I think. And you know, these guys spend a lot of time making these games fun, and you know, you would have paid quite a lot of money for these on a cartridge back in the day. So yeah, there we are. Simple. So let's have a look at the control system. It is basically left and right and jump, because, excuse me, there's absolutely nothing you can go up and down on. So, yeah, you've got no up and down because there's no point to it. You can't duck, you can't go up, there's no ladders, and yeah, so it kind of works. There's one of those little men I was talking about. There he is. Looks like a little bit like a caveman, doesn't he? But if you try and go past him without your pants on, oh, he doth protest. Oh yes, he will go, no. Hopefully, I'll try and show you that later on if there's another one. It's just a really funny concept. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's going to be people out there that actually think that it should be the other way around, that he shouldn't let you through unless your pants are off. But hey, that's very, very rude. But never mind. But yeah, it's very nice. The controls are very tight. All the fire buttons are literally the same thing, which is jump. That's all you've got to worry about. Timing, jumping, and getting your underwear. Pretty much that's it. So I've got 2 enemies left to defeat before we can move on to the next stage. And we are getting there. Right. So sound-wise, again, it's really nice. You've got music throughout the game. You've got a timer. Oh, there they are. There's the old timer thing, which counts down from, and you can hear it as well. It's actually got like audio as it counts down, which is really nice as well. You've got literally sound effects for everything. There you go. Oh, those hearts, by the way. Oh, that's okay, she floated up showing her front bottom. That's a little bit rude. Oh yes, and it's passcoded, so if you want to skip level 1 and go straight for level 2, then please feel free to use my code, which was just on the screen as you saw. Now, quite why she is naked, I don't know. I'm gonna have to a look back through and see if I can figure this out. And if there are other games in this series, I'm going to play them and bring them to you at some point in the future. But it won't be too soon, because I don't want to. I've done quite a lot of these nice independent games, and it'll just be nice to get back to seeing some more. But you know what? They're going to appear every now and again anyway. They don't necessarily have to be in a theme week. I will be bringing them to you guys as a standard of the show. So there we are. Now it's bank holiday here in the UK tomorrow, which is Monday. And are you up to anything? Are you going to spend the day gaming? If you are, grab this one and have a go. It's actually very good. It's not too difficult. There are sections that might be a bit frustrating for younger players, and obviously with younger players and nudity, it's kind of down to parental discretion. It's a bit, it's one of them really, isn't it? But for all of you adults out there that enjoy a good platformer, I think you will enjoy this one. So give it a go. You never know, you might actually enjoy it. But yeah, it's a great game actually, and I'm very, very pleased that I've chosen this one today. I've got a few in the pipeline ready for the future for you guys to have a look at. I'll tell you what this reminds me of, the main character. There used to be a comic strip in the UK called Love Is, and it just reminds me of the girl from that. It was just a little boy, little girl, and it does sound horribly, horribly inappropriate, but it was a little boy and a little girl who were naked. Because love is that, apparently. But there we are. Yes, there's that. There you go.
No. No.
He says no. So there you go. You can't run past him until you found your underpants. It's just how life goes, isn't it? Little robot man there. That's quite cool. Yeah. So we've got 79 more characters to defeat before we can move on to the next stage, and that is a lot of bad guys. But there we are. Bonk. There we go. And I've got 10 hit points now, so don't worry about too much about hit points, because if you're if you're quite good with your timing, you're not going to worry too much about it. It's normally the spikes and stuff that get you. The bad guys aren't really that hard to avoid. That guy's kind of stuck now. And that's something else I should mention, really, is that when you actually do the timer, basically it freezes the enemies in place. So you try and make sure that you make sure that you've got them in a place that's going to be agreeable. I can't get back up there now, so that's a bit of a poo. But I'll have a drop down here, and you can see it's just such a well laid out game as well. So it's a screen by screen platformer, and I guess it's almost like a puzzle game, I guess, because you've got to be able to figure out the best way of hitting those buttons at the right time so you get maximum efficiency in clearing the rooms. You can see up there I've got, oh yeah, might be able to get him this time. Yay, there we go. So I've got 71 characters now to defeat. I keep bouncing on spikes, that's not a good thing, especially when you've got no clothes on. That's gonna smart. So there. The gameplay is very, very good. No, he won't let me past either. So they're obviously offended that I'm not wearing any underwear. But yeah, playability, absolutely fantastic fun. And, you know, it's one of these games that it's either going to draw you in, and I'd say it's actually fairly addictive, this one actually. It's very good. There's my pants! Hooray! We can go past one of those little men now. And the replay value, of course, is also paramount, and it works so well. Now, this is a one-player game, so I don't really know how you would do a multiplayer. You could, with friends, I suppose, try and do speed runs, see if anyone can beat your time, and maybe that's. Oh, that was a nasty thing to fall into. So yeah, that might be an alternative way of doing a multiplayer with this game. I just don't know. You want to grab those hearts, by the way, because it is so easy to just fall off into spikes and whatnot. As you can see from my efforts here. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely little game, and I implore you to go and download it yourself and have a go, because yeah, why not? It's a fun game, and this could keep you busy through your bank holiday. For those of you in the UK, I'm not sure if you get do you get bank holidays in the States and other countries? Let me know, because I don't know. But yeah, absolutely recommend this game. As far as age group goes, well, for the nudity value, it's got to be more of a adult orientated audience. It's difficult, because I'd like to say that this would be great for kids, but it really is, from that aspect alone, it's not really. What else can you say about it? Really, it's a great game. It's going to keep you occupied. It's going to give you a fun challenge, and it will keep you coming back for more. And that, my friends, is why we play games, is it not? For that little bit of an escape, to have some fun, to just lose ourselves for a while, and not have to worry about the big bad world out there, because to be fair, it sucks right now. So just go out and go and get the game and have some fun with it. I will be back very soon with a brand new review for you. If there's any games that you'd like to see from your childhood, or anything that you remember, let me know in the comments, and I will add them to my list of games that I have to play, and I'll get round to it at some point, and you'll even get a credit for your suggestion. So thank you all so much for tuning in. You guys know how much it means to me that you are still here with me, and those of you who've been with me from the very beginning, I'm blown away. And for all of you guys that do make comments and give me some, because sometimes I don't get things quite right, and there's things that you guys give me with bits of information, which is absolutely fantastic. That's a community, that is. So I want to thank you all for that as well, and together we can make this a rather informative show. So yes, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Hope you have a cracking bank holiday, and if you're out there working, stay safe. and hopefully you come back home, yes, tune into my humble little show, and at least have a smile, and then download this game and play it, because why not? That's the point. There you go. Anyway, guys, catch you soon. I'm off, and I'm going to have a relaxing bank holiday. So I will see you all soon. I'll hopefully get a new review out to you early next week, which will either be Tuesday, Wednesday type. And I don't know what it's going to be yet, so stay tuned. Anyway, folks, you stay retro, and I will catch you again very soon. That's all from me, and it's bye for now. Ta-da!
Incoming transmission.